my tooth gems. Hi guys, what's up? Yep, tooth gems. Do you know what tooth gems are? Yep. Just dropping in to say hi. Hi. I'm sorry that it's dreadful. Is that your natural color? Yes. Yeah. Like my roots are slightly like cooler tones, so they look a little bit darker, but yes. Hi, I'm gonna do tooth gems, okay guys? If you have never seen me with them, I've just been out for a while. Tooth gems are, I bought this so long ago, but I could not find them. And I was going through all my shit, and I was like, oh my god, I found them! But I spent some money on this last time. They usually come with like 5, but I bought 100. I use Gemsies, if anybody's curious, but I'm actually thinking about it. I have to find that light. Where the fuck is that light, bruh? It has like a blue light to seal the glue. I actually saw it recently, so it's somewhere. I gotta remember where the fuck I saw it though. But yeah, that's what we're about to do. So if you want to see the results, stay tuned. Your girl gotta find the light real quick. But I do have it, and I just saw it somewhere, so I'll find it. How are you guys? What are yous up to? Damn, where the hell did I find that? And I dropped my top, eh? You know, I think it's in this stuff. Oh, I found it! That was fast. As frick. This. Because you need it to seal the glue. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing today? All right, but yeah, anyways, I found my little Gemsy pack. So with that being said, that means I have so many options on like shapes, colors. I have never done like a shape. I always do just like the gem, like a little circle, whatever. But like I said, I got these and they have like shapes and colors, so I'm excited. I'm gonna do a star for sure. If you guys see on my teeth, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but I have what's called, my doctor called it a calcium deposit. I don't know, girl. But it's like a little on my tooth. And that's where I usually put them. I don't know. Just because. I definitely don't want like pink. Because, hold on, let me go get a bag. And then I'm going to dump the bag in a different bag so I can see them more clearly. Hold on. What are you doing, baby? Hold on, I'm here. Okay. All right. I am gonna pour these in here so you can see them. I'm probably gonna do a star. I might do more than one, but usually I just do one. But we're gonna see where my inspiration takes me. But these are all different colors. I don't want... Happy birthday, Anna. You missed me. Guys, how many days has it been? Guys, like the live, please. I'll love you forever. See, I don't want... All the stars are a different color. I just feel if I put a color one, like look. I'm gonna have to like glue it on, but like that's too colorful. I'm trying to get it in the place that I would even have it. Like at the bottom. Cause what if I wear a color? See, it's really big. I don't like that. What if I, cause it's blue. What if I wear a color that doesn't go with blue? Let me find, I want just like the diamond one. I just want the diamond one. All right, it's a little hot in here. It looks like you got food in my face. Exactly. Let me find. Oh, there's like a heart. Damn, are they all colorful? I'm about to be pissed. No, that one isn't. This is what I usually do. This one. And it's just like a diamond. And then I would go, I used to be a leasing agent, and I would go to work. And then people would be like, do you have, I'm like, yes. Are you sparkling in the sunshine? My shiny teeth in me. And then I put it down, but I don't know if it's gonna stay. That's where I usually put it. Uh-oh. That's what I'm gonna do. And maybe I'll try a star if I can find a diamond one and put it on a canine. I'm gonna do what I usually do, and then maybe a canine. You're so pretty, thank you. All right, y'all. I'm gonna set this to the side on my counter. I've done it a lot, so I just remember what to do. I don't need the instructions, but it does come with instructions. Like I said, these are called Jimsies. So you take the first one, which is cleansing gel, and you just cleanse the tooth that you're letting. It's kind of a strong taste. But you just cleanse the tooth. Cleanse the tooth. And then you wipe it off. sorry about that. And then it makes it feel weirdly like, you know when you're like squeaky clean, it makes it feel like that. Versus my other one, yeah, it just makes it a different texture. Okay, and then we're gonna use, I gotta dry my fucking teeth off. I'm gonna use the UV bonding resin, and I'm gonna put it on my tooth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna get the gem on my finger and put it on. And place it where I want it to be, which is basically there. And then you take the light, and I didn't learn this for months, but you can like keep it on. Hold on, where's the thing? I used to just hold it and it goes like this, but you can flip this thing and it stays on, which is duh, but I didn't know. I didn't know that part. So and then this just makes it actually stick. And you do it for, they are just, you just stay like this for a minute or two. Or however long. I just do it until I feel like I'm done, you know? Like, I don't time it or anything. Yes, it cures it or whatever. And usually the first time I'm good. It's pretty simple. I just gotta do it long enough to where it actually works. Hi guys. I get scared to check it. I'm like, let's just go for a long time and then I'll check it. It's kind of like, I don't think it's like the stuff that you use for braces. I don't know though. Actually, yeah, I think it is. And then you just stand here. Guys, tell me when you think I'm good. I think it's like 1 or 2 minutes. And they stay on for like a month. Is it good? Hold on. I think so. Let's see. See? And now it's stuck the fuck on there. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. That stuff tastes like shit though. Tastes like absolute fucking shit. I haven't had a tooth gym in a while. Wait, I'm excited. Tastes like absolute fucking shit. Hold on. Had to get the taste out of my mouth. But super cute. Can you even tell? Like, so cute. I love. Okay, I'm trying to do a star. Should I do a star on this canine or this canine? Let me know. Left or right? This is my left. Left or right? Hi guys. Happy birthday, Elizabeth. Hold on, let me put this back on. Okay. Cute. I love it. I love it. All right. See, like I can like, and that shit don't come off. And I'm not careful with eating or anything. Like I just do whatever the fuck I want to do and then I'll replace it. But they usually last about a month, to be honest. And like I said, I'm not careful at all. Thank you, Layla. I kind of want to do one on here. Should I do a star on my canine? Tell me in the chat. Should I do a star on my canine, guys? Should I do a star tooth gem on my canine? And if I should I do this one or should I do the right one? Let me know. But I have hearts, I have stars. Hi. Should I do left or right? Tell me left or right. Hold on. I also have to find if I even have a star that is not a color. Oh, there we go. Found it. Okay. The right one, really? So y'all think I should do this side? That's my right side. You want this side? Or do you want left or right? Let's see what it looks like. Can you get rid of him? Let's see what it looks like. And then you guys can tell me if I should even do it. Fuck. It won't stay because it's so heavy. Or should I do this one? See, I kind of don't like it. It makes me look weird. It's too big, I think. Let me hide over here. Ah! I think they're too big. I think it's gonna look crazy. Me too. I think I just like the one. Let's stick with the one. I was excited to find these, but I feel they're too big. And you're not gonna know unless you're very far away, or very close, I mean. It's just gonna look like a blob until you get closer. So I'm just gonna leave it. But I think it's beautiful. Okay. Cute. Here, gorgeous, thank you. I feel like I just need to get my nails done and then I feel good. Should I do these? Oops. Where'd they go? Wait, where'd they go? Oh, here. Should I do these? I don't know sizes because I already used them, but we can try. Or should I just paint them? They're kind of long. Except for this one. See, I don't want to break my fucking nails. I'm gonna just paint them, actually. That's what I decided. Alright, y'all. What color should I do? Feel purple. Purple. Or should I do black? But I feel... I don't know. Let's see what I come up with. I can also do designs if I'm patient. Took too many pills, he crashed out. Can you get rid of that guy too? Moise, yeah, or whatever. Nail, I don't need glue. Well, what the fuck I need that for? Glue. And then this. Yeah. I'm gonna go to my room and do this though. Or actually just sit in the living room and do it. I just need some bands, baby. Okay. Hold on. Gotta move the table. Ah! Hold on. My mom usually sits over here. Okay. You can kind of see too, that's pretty good. I'm gonna get my charger and my computer so that I'm not bored, because I need to watch something while we do this. Hold. Took too many pills, he crashed out. All right, y'all. Sorry, guys. I don't know how to. Let's see. Gosh dang it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Talk to me, Rosie, a crusher. Okay. What should we watch while we do this? I'm so excited about my teeth gym. Teeth gym? Tooth. All right, y'all. Let's paint these bitches. I think I'm gonna do black with purple, like accents. Let's see. You're so pretty. Thank you. Thanks. What should we watch? I like the way your body is. Is that too obvious? Yes, we're gonna watch Morgan Adams' podcast while we do this.
People remember about me. You're such a unique person. It's hard to forget you, I would say. I tried to look up a game because all of our other games are like, how do you like to be railed in the ass? What's something about your sex life that you don't want your parents to know? It's like everything. What do you mean? I spread misinformation like wildfires. First and foremost is that Shania Twain lived in my brother's house. The Love Island host was Adriana Lima. Someone asked me and my brother, they were like, what are your guys' podcast about? My brother said spreading misinformation. So we're summer weeding, and you don't know where we're going yet, but we're going somewhere fun. Maybe if you tune in again, we'll tell you where we're going. Maybe if you're coming, maybe you're coming later in the month, you'll see where we are. Threat. I'm gonna try to sound like what a Gen Zer sounds like to our parents. Oh? Hey, you chopped unks. Get prepared to get cooked because we are gonna aura farm so much lore on you. We're about to chirp. We're about to chirp at all the fine shite. Hey, fine shite. So glad you're here with us. Hey, fine shite. You told me about that one. You know what's funny is you get them from your 19-year-old sister, and then I have to get them secondhand, watered down from you, and you keep me young and hip. Thank you. Shout out to Kate Berry, our favorite 19-year-old. Shout out to Kate Berry. If you guys want any Instagram inspiration, go on and check her out. Every day I log on to Instagram.com just to see what she's doing because she is so cool. I've never been such a big fan of somebody that I know. God, right? Like, she's so effortlessly cool, and it's not for anybody, it's for her. Which is so funny. She's that girl. And I'm starting to feel really bad because I thought it would be a really fun idea to film outside, which we were going to first do at night, so it was like campfire vibe. Yeah. Then we thought about it and thought, well, we might as well get a head start while the sunlight is shining upon us. Right. I didn't realize or even think about the fact that my friend hates the sun and the heat, and we're doing both. Okay. Is it? As soon as you move to the umbrella so that sucker
Me and the sun beef on a regular basis.
I know.
It's a running thing for me, but she's behind the umbrella. I can't even see her, so out of sight, out of mind.
I love watching your vlogs because I get to see you in the wild, and I got to see you in London talking about how much you hate the sun, and I was like, oh, my friend's my friend wherever she is.
If you ever think I'm anything else other than myself online, I'm chronically myself on the internet.
The most you thing ever was you started off and you were like, I hate when people complain about the sun, and then you could continue to complain about the sun. And I was like, that is literally both of us. Like, so we're not going to talk about it, but
I was like, I try not to be one of those people that complains about the heat because we get it, it's hot outside. But and then I went off for 15 minutes about the heat wave. Sorry.
No, I do that every winter. I'm like, I'm not going to be the person that says that it's getting dark at 3 p.m. And then what do? I make my whole channel about it. And now the whole podcast.
Listen, we're observant people. God forbid someone observes what they're seeing and describes it to the masses. That's what we do. We do it well.
I did my roundup of yearly doctor appointments, and I got my blood drawn because I went in there and I was like, hey girl, I am feeling extremely tired, like all the time. I wake up tired, take a nap, tired, work all day, tired. Like, it doesn't matter what. I could take 5 days off and I'm still exhausted.
Yeah.
Like, and I've always felt tired at the end of the night. We all know the Addams family's going to bed at 9 p.m., but I've never felt tired all day long to the point where I have to like fight to keep my eyes open no matter how much caffeine I
They're
consume.
clear now.
Like, it's painful.
Now we can do.
So I went in and I said, I think something's wrong with me. I don't know what. And what I've heard from the people being my mom, is that you shouldn't just start randomly taking vitamins because you don't know what you're deficient in, and then you're just wasting money on random shit.
Yeah.
So you need to figure out what you're lacking. Got my blood work back. Apparently, I am severely deficient in vitamin D and B12 and iron.
Yep.
Yeah,
Now
I
have
know
to
you
take
guys
all
don't
three
have
of the
it.
supplement.
I
And
just
feel
lived in
better since I
Arizona.
started taking the supplements.
How long have you been taking them?
Maybe like a week and a half. But I do feel it's not like crazy. I'm still tired. I started last episode by saying I'm the most tired person on earth, but it is better. Like, I'm not fighting at noon to stay awake.
No, it's cyclical. It also has to do with like your hormone cycle too. So like
that's
where
so
you
true.
are in your cycle will like determine kind of how sluggish you can be too. No, I feel that. I've been exhausted recently.
Well, you're such a travel bug. I think I could not. Getting on and off a plane for me just like takes my brain, crushes it into a million little pieces.
Thank
throws
you.
out my
It's
ears,
from
and then I have to call
Target.
anyone. You're so good. Your turnaround times are so fast. I admire you.
Thank you.
That's what I admire about my friend. Her turnaround times are quick.
I hyperfixate on planes, so I get locked into like whatever game I'm playing or show I'm watching, and then I get kind of irritated when the plane's over because I'm so locked into what I'm doing. But
So the long flights are good for you.
I don't mind them, but I've been flying a lot since I was really little, so I feel like a plane is very nostalgic to me. Like I feel pretty comfortable on a plane.
It's also like the excitement of going somewhere.
Yeah,
I prefer going somewhere versus coming home. You know?
I do know.
Oh,
Yes.
I remember what I was going to tell you. Have you seen the campfire theory circulating?
No, ma'am.
You're going to love it. It's so wholesome, it's so sweet. We're going to do some cortisol deep breathing right now when I tell you about the campfire theory. I saw this circulating my Instagram feed, and it is called the campfire theory. And this was supposed to be a campfire episode, but it's 100 degrees, so we're not going to turn on the damn campfire. So it starts. I was sad about losing a friendship that I learned about the campfire theory. Imagine you're sitting around a campfire throughout the night. People come and go. Some pull up a chair for 5 minutes before heading home. Some stay for hours laughing and telling stories. Some leave early because they have somewhere else to be, and a very few are there until the very last ember burns out. You wouldn't look around halfway through the night and think the fire must not be good enough because someone left. You'd understand that people have different seasons, different responsibilities, different paths. Friendship is a lot like that. For a long time, I believed that if someone drifted away, it meant that I had failed, that I wasn't enough, that I had done something wrong. Sometimes that's true because we all have room to grow, but often people simply move into a different season of their own life. They get married, they have babies, they change jobs, they move, they start caring for their aging parents, their priorities shift. It doesn't erase what they meant to your story, and it doesn't mean your village is falling apart. Your job isn't to convince people to stay around your campfire forever. Your job is to keep tending the fire, keep inviting, keep gathering, keep making space, Keep adding another chair, keep creating warmth around you, because while one person might quietly step away, someone else is looking for a place around the fire. The healthiest villages are built by holding on to every person forever. They're built by people who never stop tending to the fire. Isn't that so cute?
That's
The fire's not burning low, so people just have shit to do.
I like that a lot. No, it's so true, because we've talked about friendship breakups quite a bit on this podcast, and it's something that I've been thinking a lot about, just as, I don't know, maybe it's TikTok or whatever, but the friends that I had that, like, maybe we've drifted or whatever, there's nothing quite like a friendship breakup. And like, there is something to be said about it doesn't really have to do with either person, but it's just a timing thing where it's like, your time at the campfire is done. Like, it's time to move on.
But there's always more campfires to be had. You can always come back to the campfire.
That's really cute.
Maybe it's because I was on an emotional roller coaster after my nephews left, and then everything was making me cry. But that touched my little heart. Because in the past year or so, I've had so much more, like, responsibility-wise than I ever had, just because everything's, like, on such, like, a tight timeline now. And then I, like, text someone and they're like, hey, haven't heard from you in months. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm the person that vanished into thin air to, like, everyone in my life. Oopsie.
It's so funny because I feel like you've been really responsive. Like, I feel like you have been more in touch with people than I would even say in the past you had been.
You know, there's a long list of people that might tell you you're wrong. And to that I say I'm very sorry. No, I have unintentionally ghosted a lot of people. I've unintentionally not asked how people are doing for maybe a little too long. But it's all my fire's burning low. I gotta go to someone else's fire. Yeah, it's cyclical.
You're pouring into other, like, you're in your career era right now. And I think that's really hot of you. Morgan's cooking.
But it can go both ways, right? Like, I think a lot of the times we can leave the campfire and then the other people are like, what the fuck happened? And a lot of the times they leave the campfire and they're like, and then we're like, what the fuck happened to them? But the reality is people are just so busy.
And I think there's something to be said too about, like, those kind of friendships that you can pick up and put down and that kind of grow with you. Those are the ones that I find to be, and you and I were like that for years, where it was like, we knew that when we saw each other, it was going to be like no time passed, but I lived in a different state, you lived in a different state, we had different things going on. Like, there's something to be said about those really robust friendships where you don't even have to be at the fire to know that everything is still amazing.
The fire's burning.
Yeah. You don't have to feel the fire to know it's warm. So I think that it's so
cute.
Cool too,
Okay, I'm gonna let this dry.
Friendships kind of develop over time. Like,
I'm gonna let this dry, and then I might do purple.
It's just, everything looks
like
so
a design
now.
on it.
Yeah. It's rough out there, but forgive your friends. Be gentle, be graceful, give people space. Not everything's about
I love it. I was a little bit worried. I haven't done black in a while.
Let's get into this.
Speaking of deep, depressing thoughts, I found a game that got recommended to me on Amazon Prime Day, and you know, I'm a good friend with an Amazon card game. I think I have every one that's ever been made, and this one was new to me. I've never heard this one. I've never seen this one. I cannot for the life of me figure out what it's called. Do you get it? The space and?
The blank and?
The blank and? What does that mean?
Well, there's like a...
Is this going over my head?
There's a improv game where it's the yes and game. So like when you do improv, or it's like a rule that you can't say no, you have to say yes and. So I think that's a play on that.
Like Ariana. Well, I found this game and it's supposed to be deep questions for strangers, and the rules were very weird. It was like, if you don't want to answer the question, you have to stare deeply into their eyes in 30 seconds and set a boundary that you don't want to answer the question.
You know, before you start gazing into each other's eyes for 30 seconds, sit 1 foot apart, and Morgan's like, I'm not doing that.
Specific. This feels like somebody that had a prompt and had to meet 1,000 words to have some sort of instruction.
Yeah,
like,
I went crazy
it's just
with
a card game.
No, the thought of looking at you in your eyes for 30 seconds.
I don't want to do that with anybody. Sick. Don't look me in the eyes. Don't text me. Don't call me. Don't contact me. I'll get there. My fire's low.
Don't you dare tell her that you love her. She'll cry. I was like, thanks, love you. She went, oh. Oh, sorry.
You know, my brother and I went on a deep dive while his family was here for the 4th of July about why our family just can't operate in an outwardly loving way, but we know it's there.
Yeah.
Like, we feel it. But at the end of the trip, like, my brother and I go to hug each other, and it's like a...
While you're sobbing as his kids are leaving, like, you love him. You love them. I know you do.
I know, and even my parents, I'm like, okay. My mom and I slept in a bed together for so many nights in a row, and I'm like, see ya, pal. Later, skater.
Later, gator.
No, it's something to be worked on. But
No,
my
it's
parents weren't touchy-feely people, and so we're just not that way. But our love runs deep nonetheless.
I'm such a, I love you so much. Like, I want you to know how much I love you. Like,
I know, Brooke is so outwardly loving. I love deep down.
you love in every single action possible.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm an action person, not
Yes,
a
you
words
are.
person. My word count is low. Brooke picked some questions and I picked some questions. Ooh, should we do a little shuffle?
I shuffled them, but you shuffle them more. You shuffle them more, girl.
Should we just make like a what is this called? A tarot card reading?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the algorithm, if you're here today,
If you're
it's
here,
a
you're
sign
meant to
you
be
were meant to
here.
be here with us. Ooh la la. All right, number 1. Oh, this is a good positive one for us positive cortisol ladies. What are you
Oh yeah,
most
Morgan's
excited?
Morgan's not shit talking anymore. Terrible. Terrible day to be me.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like Brooke saying that she's not gonna complain about the heat. Then I'm gonna do it all damn day.
Thank God.
What are you most excited about in life right now?
Ooh,
You answer first.
I have to be honest, doing this podcast with you has brought so much joy into my life that I didn't even know was missing. I feel like I went many years without creating anything or doing anything in like the creative outlet, and doing this podcast, like dabbling in my own YouTube stuff, like I haven't felt this fulfilled in that way in so long. And it's something that I didn't think I would ever have again, because I was super creative like growing up and I did music for a long time, and it was something that I just always like thought was over for me. Like I never really thought I would have an opportunity to pour into that part of me anymore. So yeah, it's something like I didn't see it coming, but it's like been the most fulfilling thing. I can't even get over
Ooh,
it.
it's like you got blindsided. You didn't know it was happening. My favorite, the thing in life that happens sometimes is when you look back and you think, oh my God, 6 months ago, you could not have told me that this is
Yeah.
what I would be doing right now. I love when that, I
Yeah.
love it so much. I love when that happens.
I have that major, because we're coming up on the 1 year of the pod. I've been like,
I know, we started filming a year ago,
Mhm.
kind of.
yeah,
We started dabbling, but it's
Yeah.
been in the year for almost, or in the works for almost a year now.
yeah. It's just been, it was something I did not see coming, but it has turned into probably top 3 most fulfilling things I've ever done in my whole life.
Oh, cute. Yeah, we were talking in the car this morning about how you don't have to feel boxed in your channel. The opportunity is endless. You can always try new things. You don't have to
Yes.
pick one thing and stick to it. I think that's the beautiful thing about YouTube, is that you can just do whatever the hell you want and see what happens.
Yeah.
There's no rules. What am I most excited for in life right now? So, as we have discussed many, many times, I'm gonna wait, because I talked a few weeks ago about how I was considering renting out my house and then seeing what happens. But now that my brother can't decide where he wants to live, I'm gonna pause for a second. We're all taking a pause, we're all taking a beat. And I think what I'm gonna do in the meantime, I'm planning a new channel series, because my first idea was I want to buy like a shit, like meth infested house, like completely trashed. Okay, this was my grand idea, because I was trying to think of like,
Math house.
okay, I'm not completely like fulfilled with what I'm
Yeah.
creating at the moment. Like, it just feels really repetitive to me, kind of, because after so many years of doing the same thing, you're like, all right, I like what I'm doing, but I need like a little spark. So I had this grand idea, and I was like, I'm gonna buy a meth infested house, and I'm gonna strip that thing down. But then I was thinking about the reality of that.
flippers?
Yes.
Hello.
And then I was like, you know what? I went through enough with this house. And then I looked out my window and I was like, oh my God, there is an abandoned scary meth house right behind me in my own yard that I already own. So why on earth would I go buy another shit house to then get sued over yet again when I have one sitting in my very own yard? So
We're talking about the barn, right?
The barn,
Okay.
yes. I think once Brooke leaves, I'm gonna have an architect come out and see what we can do with this little lady back here, because long term, I think it would be really cool to have like a bougie ADU on your property. So then, like, because this weekend, like, I had so many people that wanted to stay, I didn't have it. Because think about it, if I would have had more rooms, I could have had Brooke and her husband come, but there just wasn't enough rooms. Like, sometimes I feel really lonely, and then sometimes I'm like, oh my god, we need more rooms in these bitches.
Beds in this house.
Yeah, so I think long term, while my dad is retired now, I think it would be a fun project for us. But obviously, I'm not like a structural engineer or anything.
Okay, I feel
And it
very
is gonna be
good
the
now.
challenges.
I
If
feel
you
like
really
I'm
wanna
back.
get into the deep woods.
I'm
of it,
gonna get nail
I
polish
live on a
remover
watermill because this
and go
is
around
rural America.
and make sure they look clean, but besides that, I'm done. I'm waiting for them to dry.
That way. We're gonna have to figure
Not
it out.
impossible.
Not impossible.
Not impossible.
If there's a will, there's a way. But I think that would be really fun.
Thank
like,
you,
designing something, because it's
Lindsay.
just bare bones. Designing from scratch.
And I remember
Starting over.
because I was with you the day you closed on this house.
Isn't that crazy?
It's insane.
With the lady of the land.
No, I'm telling you, looking back on our friendship is one of the most fun things for me, because there's so many different ways that like
Oops.
our lives have been connected for so long. But yeah, I was with you the day you closed. It was after the road trip. And I remember distinctly walking through the barn with you, Grandma Janice, your mom, the realtor. And I just remember you gushing about how excited you were about the barn. You're like, I have so many ideas.
That was the point of the whole damn thing.
You were always drawn to the barn, and you had so many, like, your
All right,
creativity.
guys, I'm gonna peace out.
So I think it'd be
I
so
love
cool to
you.
go full circle and get your ass back in the barn.
Get our asses back in the barn. It could be a
I love you,
pop
bye.
barn.
Fine, I'll help you paint it.
I would love that.
Ooh, okay, I'll come.
We could paint and pot at the same time. How fun would that be? You strap up a microphone. Yeah, there's unlimited opportunity right in my backyard. And you know what? I will tell you, which might be me being overly emotional yet again, but it is really, I don't think I've ever been around kids in a way, like I've met other people's kids, I've seen other people's kids, but not in a way where you're interacting with them